Wonder Woman 84. It's Wonder Woman 2. Anyways, trailer 1. Let's talk about it. Hello, my little nerd army, and welcome to another episode of Nerd News, a show that is created for nerds by nerds, and I am very proud of that fact. And finally, I get to do a Wonder Woman trailer review, because, well, I wasn't going to do this a couple of days ago, and then the Ghostbusters trailer dropped, and instantly I went, yeah, Wonder Woman can wait. But alas, I am here, we are here, and we're going to talk about the grand adventures of Diana and Steve. Whoops. Spoiler alert. But like we do before each and every episode, if this is your first time here, I would greatly appreciate it if you hit the like, the subscribe, and little baby notification bell. And every time you hit that notification bell, it gets a little happier inside because, well, he's a bell. He has no emotions unless you select it. Click on it. Bing. So, Wonder Woman 84. Okay, right off the bat, I just gotta say the font that they use for 84, it's very neon, it's very Tron, it's very synth, it's very techno, and it is awesome. I'm just off the poster, I was like, yeah, all right, you got my money. So when the music started in this trailer, it instantly reminded me of Thor Ragnarok, because it had that heavy synth, beat that kind of made you bob your head. It's fantastic. I mean, I am a child of the 80s, and so I love all things synth. I think synth, you can't listen to a song that has heavy synth playing and, not bob your head. You can't just sit there like, this is some good tunes. Now, obviously, we knew that this sequel was going to happen. Wonder Woman is the best DC movie that's in the DC EU, not DC in general. I mean, Christopher Nolan's Batman movies are the best DC movies. But in the DC EU, the DC universe, it's the best movie, right behind Man of Steel and Shazam. I mean, right off the bat in this trailer, it gives away stuff without really giving away anything. You see one of the main villains in this trailer, and you didn't even realize it, unless you knew who she was playing. So one of SNL's alumni, Kristen Wiig, is playing one of the villains, one of the pouncing, claw-scratching, kneading villain, Cheetah. Now, I don't know if cheetahs kind of knead like cats do, but, whatever, we'll go with it. I mean, you don't really see her in her full, costume, her full outfit. You kind of see her, it's like her origin. It is her origin. You kind of see a pre-Cheetah just talking to Diana about love. But it's really neat to see. I love it when they cast comedics in serious roles or a really deep role, because comics go really deep into a dark dramatic role. So I'm excited for her to just Now, the other villain in the movie, probably the main villain, Max Lord, is seen a couple of times in the trailer, and it's played by the Mandalorian himself, Pedro Pascal. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the Wonder Woman lore, the Wonder Woman background, let me give you a little history lesson as to who Max Lord is. Now, Max is a CEO and founder of Lord Technologies, and he gives the JLA, the Justice League, a little, hard time, because in the comics, he develops a telepathy power, and he just messes with everybody. Now, we're not sure if he's going to have that ability in this movie. We just know he's going to be the key factor, if not one of the key factors, that brings back Steve Trevor from the dead. Yes, Chris Pine is back. Love found a way. Now you're in for a good movie when the synth happens. You see the 84 neon font come up, and then you get to see the mall. I mean, what better setting for an 80s movie, an 80s action movie, than the mall? It's funny, whenever they do a movie that's set in the 80s or a time period that I grew up in, I always look in the background to see if they got the time period right. So during this trailer, I'm looking in the background for all right, there's Sam Goody. Right, where's Claire's? There's Claire's Hot Topic. I know there's the Hot Topic. But you see Diana kicking butt in this mall. I have no idea who she's fighting, but she takes her crown or her bracelet, and she's breaking the security cameras. She's clearly out for blood. Now, it looks like they turned the action up a notch in this film. She uses her weapons a little bit more in depth, like her rope of truth. You see her using it in all kinds of new and I guess you would say choreographed ways. There's some really cool choreographed fight scenes you see her doing where it's almost like the Matrix the Matrix type, flipping backwards or like twisting and like doing all kinds of really cool moves. So it's neat to incorporate that into a Wonder Woman movie. And one of the coolest parts of the trailer is she uses her rope of truth to swing from lightning bolts. Now that is some cool godlike-ish. I feel like Thor should be doing something like that, like riding a lightning bolt like a zip line down towards Loki. But my favorite part in this trailer, you get to see these little flashbacks of them at their mascara with the Amazon women training, or it looks like they're training. Now, that was my favorite part of Wonder Woman 1, was when you got to see the Amazon women training, you got to see their story. I could have done a whole movie based off of them and their mascara. I mean, in my opinion, if I was making the movie, Wonder Woman 1 would have been nothing but the Amazon women and learning about their mascara, learning about all that stuff. And it would have ended with her fighting Steve Trevor on the beach. Then Wonder Woman 2 would have been what Wonder Woman 1 is now. And this movie, Wonder Woman 84, will be the third part in the trilogy. Did you get that? Do I need to like make a little map down here of what I just said? But of course, if you're a comic fan and read a lot of Wonder Woman or a lot of DC Comics, the bread and butter of this trailer is the very, very end. You see her in her Kingdom Come Eagle outfit, this golden outfit. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Kingdom Come, I suggest you pick it up. It is a very, very good book. Kingdom Come is written by Mark Waid, and it is illustrated by one of my favorite artists in the comic book game, Mr. Alex Ross. It's a great throwback to that comic. It's just this amazing suit that has these eagle wings, and she kind of breaks it apart, and she blocks a bullet in the trailer. It's just, I don't know what is going on or why she's using that suit, but the fact that it's in this movie gives all of us nerds that have read the comics, a little smile on our souls. I mean, and from the trailer, we got to see a little bit of what's going on. We know Steve's back, we don't know how. Max Warlord probably is doing something with time or doing something with there's a machine that's going on. Yet again, I don't know much of what's going on or what the story is. I'm just speculating here. Cheetah somehow is going to get screwed over by Diana. This is what I'm thinking. And she's going to be like, I'm going to claw your eyes out. I don't know why she's Southern, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Now, Wonder Woman 84 does show a little bit more action, has more action built in, but it still has that Patty Jenkins feel that the first movie did, and her coming back to direct this movie is just bloody brilliant. Good job, DC. Now, I'm excited to see DC start to revamp and, start making good films again. They're on the right track, and I think with the same team that did the first Wonder Woman 84 will still have that magic in a bottle, and I think it'll be a great movie. It looks fantastic. But we won't know anything until June 5th, 2020, when Wonder Woman 84 comes out. But until then, the trailers that we get, we'll just keep speculating and pointing out how amazing it is that she's riding freaking lightning. So, Wonder Woman 84, what did you guys think of the trailer? Let me know in the comments below. I really want to know what you think of DC and if they're actually, kind of keeping an even pace and doing good stuff. And if you guys like my show, please check out my Instagram and Twitter account. Both social media accounts are updated daily. That way you'll know what's going on in entertainment news. And until next time, guys, remember, if you add synth to anything, it makes it 10 times better.